Do you bleed blue and white? Do you kick 4 goals 10 from gettable set shots in the first half, only to be torn a new one by a bloke whose dad played 40 memorable games for the North Melbourne Football Club? Well, you've come to the right place. Welcome to the Roo Boys podcast. G'day, Roo Boys and girls. Welcome back to the pod. Pretty flat after a bit of a disappointing, I was going to say end of the season then, a disappointing game on the weekend. Probably much to do with our own execution in front of goal and with some skills, but yeah, disappointing nonetheless. How you going, Harlz?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm probably not quite as flat as you are from our message chains, but it was disappointing. It was I was nestled amongst a heap of Saints fans too, just in my spot, which wasn't great. And obviously, as like you messaged me before, like upon selection, asking me whether my my dick had like retreated inside my body, and it actually ran away. It's gone.
The Hardeman non-selection.
Yeah, Hardeman non-selection. So I was last seen hitchhiking down the Hume, wearing like an army jacket with a like duffel Rambo. Bag, like Rambo in First Blood, trying to hitch a ride to Sydney, I think. So if anyone's seen him, like, just reach out, and I just want to say I miss you, buddy. It's awfully hard without you.
Well, it certainly hasn't come back after last weekend either.
It hasn't come back. I'm actually worried for his mates below as well. So just we need a little something.
Yeah. So now we can probably just get straight into the game, because I'm ready to purge my thoughts. Let's get into the Roo View, North Melbourne versus St Kilda. Now, you said you wanted to take the new ball, mate. So take it away. Give us a bit of a vibe of the anticipation of the game. And
look, I mean, it was I was obviously in a great spot. We're pretty much right on the wing. Level 2 medallion club. It was fantastic. It was just me and one of my St Kilda supporter mates. It was just the two of us. I was nestled amongst a few Saints fans who didn't like a lot of the Kanga action. It's fair to say. A few barbs getting thrown around up there. But anyway, it's all good. So into my notes. Just first note, shit start. Obviously, we had
20 seconds, wasn't
it? Yeah. Which, I don't know, it's pretty fucking common for us, let's be honest, to have a goal scored in the first minute. So I wasn't too worried. Foss cold holding the ball. Ooh. Saints energy higher from the jump, 2 goals in 2 minutes. So, that was pretty ominous. Great run by Cold, gross kick. Suv on the lead after the turnover, no dice, set shot miss 1, which I've got a counter going on.
Okay, good.
Witters got a bit of baby giraffe in him. Just I thought he looked a bit fucking unco, to be honest. Just a bit arms and legs. Great work, PC into Trembath mark. Oh my, set shot miss 2. Mason Wood, more like Wason Mood, am I right? Suv, just a bit off at the minute. Trembath's efforts massive. PC working hard. Goal, motherfucker! So, pretty happy about that one. Great fucking mark and goal by PC.
And Trembath was putting in the hard yards for sure.
Putting in the hard yards,
Trying to do everything.
Both of those boys, Trembath and PC, I thought they worked real hard all day. Darcy Wilson, more like Wasi Dilson. Am I right?
Is there a Cax wing? Is there a Cax wing coming up?
I don't know.
No, okay.
I don't know. I guess we'll just have to find out. Jackie D playing on out of bounds, emblematic of our year.
Oh, there, that was shocking.
Yeah, no. That was sort of like the umpire should have made him actually go back over the mark properly.
I was watching it the whole time. He's nearly put his leg over the fence and sat in the front row. Like,
it's just, I don't know. I don't know if that was on him or on the umpire. It was just fucking weird. But I swear that shit could only happen to us. Great by Jai to Witters. ... Set shot miss 3. She's everywhere. Hill on the rebound, a concern, which obviously was one of the players I called out when we were doing our preview last week. He fucking killed us, I thought. Brutal 50-metre penalty against the GOAT. I mean, fuck. I don't reckon that's what they brought the rule in for. He was far enough away. Like, the player hadn't even started to try and kick before. Like, I understand it's actually technically right, but fuck, it's brutal penalty for what it was. Because that's a goal.
Nick Dacos can run right up to the man on the mark and rub his head and then elbow him in the face.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be a 50. But our blokes get within 10 metres.
Yeah, but like by the letter of the law, it's right, yeah. But I just thought,
but it's not, yeah.
It's like such a brutal penalty, 50 metres, and for that to constitute 50 metres in this day and age is just fucking bullshit.
And some of this, I'm going to throw this in. Actually, I should have put this on the report, and it's probably a good point of discussion. But some of this shit that you're talking about, like these stand rule violations and people not knowing what free kicks are for, etc., is the reason that, you know, the NRL's all over the news are getting this record broadcast deal, and, you know, their game's simple to follow, and it's almost like the AFL has self-sabotaged, you know, we're in such a good position as a footy code, and they're self-sabotaging with all this rubbish, like, and they're definitely losing supporters. I'm not saying the NRL's ahead or anything like that, but it's more like being in more of an NRL state up here. It's really embarrassing to sort of see some of what we're doing to what our powers that be are doing to our game with some of these rules. So
yeah, which is like, I agree, man. But anyway, just had a note. Saints fans getting pretty vocal with shit calls in my vicinity. there was one moment there, like, where they got a free kick, and there hadn't been a gracious, and they're like, finally. I was like, what? And even like me mate I was with, he was like, what the fuck's that about?
I didn't realise Nelson from The Simpsons was sitting here. Finally.
Anyway, but I don't know. There was a bit going on. Like, at one stage, one of them said, I think, like, because the Roos fans were carrying on a bit, like, over, like, in the actual supporter bay. Like, what do you think? You're a big club? And it's just like, how the fuck does that mean you're a big club? But just like, everyone passes out about decisions at the footy. Everyone yells ball. Like, it's just these particular ones that I was near, that's just, they were just like getting irate with any time the Kangas fans would cheer with anything. But anyway, it was just a weird vibe. Anyway, so another 50-metre penalty on Lukey Parker too. Got to be better than that. That was shit. Like, obviously gave away the free in the pocket, but like to give it a 50 as well. So there's two goals, two gimme goals in the first quarter as well, when we can't fucking buy one ourselves. Big X free. He's been doing it all day. He'll kick it. Set shot miss 4. Ryan Burns, more like Bayern Runes. Am I right? And then Suv giving the hands to Daniel, I thought was a bit fucking, you know, that's just saying where his head's at. Like, he was 50 metres out or 55 out. And then Shees gets on the end of it. Smells like safety to me. Set shot miss 5. So, pretty good quarter really, but we just can't fucking kick goals. set shots, 1 goal, 5 behinds.
Yeah, it was hard watching our work not get sort of rewarded. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I know we were losing in the guts and we were losing contested ball and that, but we were getting fucking so many looks. It was, I thought general play we were sort of winning it more often than not. So yeah,
Well, Saints were turning over more than us, and yeah, our defenders were holding up pretty well. Yeah. Core was really good again, I thought.
Yeah, and just decent pressure on the ball by the Kangas as well. But yeah, anyway, hit us off with quarter 2, bro.
All right, second quarter. So to let listeners know, this is my first ever rewatch of a loss. Normally I take notes as I watch the game, which was an interesting experience. Trying to be, play it as if I was watching it for the first time, not knowing what was going to happen, but also gave it a good sort of puts a few things into perspective. And yeah, you're right, it wasn't as bad as what I was whinging about on Sunday, but I still stand by that wasn't flash either. But
but you can, when the moments do happen on the rewatch that grinded your gears, it's still, I find it always takes you back to the emotional level that you're at. Like,
no, definitely. And there was some bad things that I noticed, particularly when I get to the fourth quarter, that I didn't notice the first time round as well. So,
hit us off.
No, it's actually more umpire related, but yeah. So yeah, Trembath was pretty much taking all the ruck centre bounces in the second quarter. The effort was there. I had in my notes, but just our disposal was shocking. Like mainly by hand. Just handball, as call out Matty O'Brien the other week. Just handballing our blokes into trouble and overusing the footy. Again, deliberate, and then the bench kick from the boundary being nowhere near it. I think you can, what was that, set shot, miss 6?
That was set shot, miss 6, yes, correct.
Yeah, there you go. Core, again, was doing really nice defensive work for the turnover, like whenever they were going long down the line. I think it's probably because Max, I don't know I assume he was playing on Max King, I don't know, but I assume it's just he wasn't covering the ground very well, and Core was just running off and getting a heap of clean up behind the long down the line. Well, so he was sort of...
He wasn't on very much. Like, he started on the bench. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, Core was just playing really proactively, and I thought he was doing really well mopping up behind the play anyway.
Yeah.
Nice dry kick to PC. PC created the pressure on Hill, again, forced a turnover, and then it went back inside 52 PC. Again, he had a good game, but I've got fucking missed, of course. So number 7.
I missed 7.
Yep.
I wrote missing like my cock.
Yeah. And Stevens to Trembath. No, it was quite a nice little kick to find in between three Saints players, and I've just got missed, of course. Set shot 8.
Number 8.
7 behinds from turnover. Should be 12 points up if we kick 5 of those. So I was just starting to do some math in my head on the rewatch, going where that, because we're getting beaten around the footy. But if you take into account give us half the goals that we'd missed, which is conservative, we're still 2 or 3 goals up, or should be. North 4 minutes into so the start of that quarter we had 4 to 5 minutes, which is clock time, so that's like 7 or 8 minutes. It was literally inside our forward half, and Saints took it down the other end. First inside 50, a bad free from Chom on Owies, and he just kicks it straight through the middle after 3 or 4 set shots we missed.
Yep. Mate. So, and that's when they noted about Chom's free kicks as well.
Yeah.
Like when I actually did the rewatch. That is just something he's just got to get better at. You know what I mean?
And that's also communication between the defenders, is knowing when your player's actually not dangerous because he hasn't got to run at it because of something else, one of the other defenders blocked or whatever. Because Owies was nowhere near that footy. He just, he didn't need to do it. So I just got midfielders jogging already defensively.
Machado. Yeah, Mitch Owens.
Yeah. Owens, sorry.
Yeah.
Not Cam Wilkie. Yeah.
It's that Owies.
Owies.
Yeah.
Owens. I did say Owies. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
just really.
Fuck what they're called.
Yeah, who cares?
That's
Saints blokes. Midfielders jogging defensively. It was just a real worry. Pretty early in the game, just watching on the watch back the Saints transition, and our blokes are just nowhere near their men. Like Saints push really, really hard. I said Cherry having a shocker. he stunk it up, which is not like him. But I feel for him with the rule changes. It's just really affected him, and it's sad to see. And like I said, I feel for him. Ruck situation is a mess. Just like it sucks that because of our makeup of what we've built in the last 3 or 4 years, we have to suddenly throw out our whole team chemistry to try and, adjust to a change that gets dropped on us. I know there's other clubs in the same boat, but when we had the best hustle, bustle sort of ruckman, it sucks.
Yeah, I reckon he's hurt though. I don't reckon he's.
I hope he is. Like from that perspective, because I miss. He's had a couple of good games, so yeah, it's just not the same.
Yeah, I reckon he's playing injured personally.
Yeah. Turnover, nice work by Foss, where he actually beat Nass with the little fend off and ends up with Shees, who finally kicks a goal.
Clever kick by Banshee to drive.
It was the little Colby, Colby-ish, except on the right foot.
Well, outside of the
yeah, and then X holding the ball straight out of the next set of bounds. Chom and Core then both run under the footy, and Caminetti takes an uncontested mark. But shanks it, thankfully, which Freddie actually yelled out to me because I got the strop on after that mark, and I sort of stormed out to go get another cup of tea, and Freddie yelled out, "He missed it." And I was like, good. King then irons out Zerha, and there's a bit of a scuffle. I'm sure it was going nuts in your little Medallion Club area once the players started a bit of that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of not from my end, but I'll put it that way. There's a lot of that, but I think that's when I wrote. That's when I wrote Max King, more like Cax Ming. Am I right?
I knew it was coming. And then we got nice goal by Whitlock after Colby hit him up. Colby had an okay quarter. Jai doing some really nice work. He was good, consistent the whole day. Great year for Jai, yeah. So, and then I've got Mark for Whitlock not paid. Pretty sure that was the touched one that then got paid. Then got paid to St Kilda about 5 more times for the whole game. They just paid those ones.
Yeah, I know. Look, when they live, I thought it was a mark, and then when I watched the replay, he definitely got the fist in first. But I'm
comparing it to all the ones that got paid to St Kilda after that. They're all exactly the same. They were sort of ticky touch, and then whoever ended up with the footy got the mark. Another set shot missed by Larky. Didn't even make the distance with 30 out.
That was set shot miss number 10.
Yeah. Darling, good work inside 50. Then he kicks a beautiful goal. Mm-hmm. I've got TDK fucking coward not jumping. He was just taking the piss at the centre bounce, just like stopping and letting our bloke run, jump through.
In that
this is the one where Trembath touched it as well, mate, so it shouldn't be a free.
But fucking, that's game in the system. The whole thing, they're both not airborne. They're both searching for contact, and he's just taking a step back. You can say it's smart or whatever, but what the fuck is this rule for? What is that rule actually serving in that moment? They just look like fucking idiots, and then you just give a free kick for the fuck of it. So
that's why I was getting angry about it, and I've got a bit of a rock rant written down here, which you've sort of said what I was going to say, but a big thing to point out, probably touching back on what I was saying about X earlier and how sad it is to see the adjustment, is that the old ruck rules rewarded both types of ruckmen. if you could jump around and time your jump and get taps, or you could get in and get body on and bully them, it rewarded a contest at least. Whereas now with this kind of shit, that's terrible optics. Like, if you're new to footy and you're turning it on and watching the game and you see that, or the stand rule 50s, or all this other bullshit that's going on this year, what do you think of the game? It goes against everything that we grew up with, of like toughness and fairness, and it's into like, it's in the same boat as like playing for free kicks and doing the old Liam Ryan, which I swear that was just, karma for me of all the years loving Lindsay Thomas doing it. But yeah, he did. Yeah, just all that stuff was starting to get me really wound up.
Well, this in particular, like, I'm curious, like, because, like, if someone stays down and steps back, and then a ruckman just jumps over the middle, are they going to get done for crossing the line if they're the only one trying to touch the footy?
Well, that's what happened.
I'm saying, like, fully, like a high, like, I don't know. I never seen, not just for X, like, not just because our ruckman's not a jumping ruckman. I just never seen the point, like, what the purpose of that rule was. Because all these rules, for the most part, were brought in to speed up the game, like to shorten the quarters. Has it though? Like, there's some fucking Poindexter that's going to tell us that it's like we've saved, like a certain amount of seconds per quarter or something like that. It makes it harder to follow, makes it more frustrating. Like, half the St Kilda fans that were passing out, they're passing out the Roos fans for yelling out ball, but there's about fucking 15 ways you can get done holding the ball now, as opposed to the original 3. So, of course you yell at ball, or you boo. Everyone boos decisions because there's a plethora of decisions that get made. So
and you wouldn't know. Yeah, you wouldn't know what.
You don't know who's booing who. Like, oh, boo you, boo, 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 boo. Anyway.
All right, I'll finish off the second quarter. So LDU, I've just got unsighted. Well, I didn't see him in the second quarter pretty much at all.
Hard tag, though.
Yeah, no, but still, yeah. And Foss was trying his heart out. Like, even though obviously that tag wasn't working, either of the run with wasn't working. He was flying for some marks, and there was a no clear holding the ball on Silvani after a Bailey Scott tackle, and then
agreed.
JD arm chop, and then the quarter finished with the Silvani taking a Whitlock style touch non-grab, but it was paid. So I was just like starting to get a bit salty at the end of that second quarter, because we weren't finishing our work, but we weren't getting a very good rub of the green with some of those 50-50s either. But
yeah.
Right.
Ultimately, I think it was us not finishing our work.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Like, that's 4 goals, 10, all set shots. If I can say no more. So, third quarter, always waiting for a turnover when we do slow kick mark. So, yeah, that's when we basically held possession until we didn't. So, yeah, I don't know about that strategy being overused the way we used it, because I feel like it ends up playing into the other, like, it becomes too predictable. You got to have a bit of both. What have I got here? Great movement for questionable Jackie Darling mark. We definitely got the rub of the green there. That wasn't a mark, but he kicked the snag.
Yeah.
PC copping it from Saints crowd. Little fucker tried to mess with him and mess with the ball, and he got the horns. And then another note: first behind, not from a set shot. First rush behind. That was just they were getting into PC, the Saints fans, from my vantage point. Just when
I've got a note later on that he was getting booed. I couldn't understand it. Like,
it was all that. Yeah, there's a dude just down the aisle from me yelling out that he's a dog and like that he's a thug and all this sort of shit. So, mate, he just plays tough. And like that, when that Garcia was running off, he went to hip and shoulder PC.
Yeah, and then he just
and then
ragdolled
up in it. Yeah, it's been a bit of a tussle, so whatever. Trembath marking everything. A few dodgy kicks, though. 5 goals, 11 behinds each. Definitely taking different roads. I thought most of the same shots were sort of more flying shots.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like I thought our quality of shot was better at that point, which just probably makes it even more frustrating. Willow's man Cam Wilkie, more like Wham Kilkie. Am I right? Naz is good at footy. Foss needed to go with him there. That's right. Foss was running with him, and then like Naz, the whole game plan is just Naz does whatever the fuck Naz wants. Like, which you can't blame him. He's fucking good. But like when he kicked one of the goals, we ended up marking it in the square. Like Foss stopped running with him. So
well,
he just needed,
to be fair, he had Chom and Core right on him that couldn't.
No, I know, but like I felt like Foss sort of needed to keep going with him there. But I'm not criticising Foss. I will never criticise Foss. You mark my fucking word. Colby to serve. Can't miss him from there. Yeah, boy. Fucking fuck yeah. Great team goal. PC, baby. We're up. It's the Naz Highway, just gets it every time. Poor old Foss. Like, I don't know. I kind of thought at that point, there's nothing we can do to stop this bloke. Like, unleash Foss from having to chase him around. Like, it wasn't working. So I thought at that moment our best strategy was to try and go all out attack. Personally, and we left that too late, in my opinion. A few poor entries here. Banshee. Set shot miss 11. Naz starting to throw us around like he's not going to call tomorrow. Trembath limping. Oh, Bubba, no. Gee whiz. Naz third goal. At least that's my best Clarko impression.
Was that the Liam Ryan?
Nah.
Where he dove and then.
Oh, might have been.
Handed it off, and there was no blokes on him.
Yeah, it might have been. But
and they just let Nas waltz in.
Well, he did another one of them later too, Liam Ryan. Like I thought they changed that, but anyway, like everyone, I think heaps of people do it. So anyway, as to surmise that quarter, Naz made us hold his pocket for the second half of that quarter. Kangas have left too many there from good looks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He fucking dominated the second half of that third quarter, I thought. I mean, he was good all day, but like those 3 goals were brutal.
I got a lot of notes here, so I'm going to try and
condense,
sort of get through them a little bit. But yeah, again, I've got TDK absolute weak prick. He just stopped at the ruck contest again. Very first one of the fourth quarter.
It's pretty much the same as my first note.
Yeah, Jai free for hire, getting cooked by arms a little bit. Trembath intercept when Trembath intercepted and then his arms dragged, no free kick. Mm-hmm. That should have been a goal. St Kilda go all the way down the other end with North Blokes 20 metres off their men. We just can't go with the Saints. Higgins missed it. Love Silvani dragged in, no ball. LDU looking uninterested with poor defensive pressure. But you're giving him a pass. But yeah, he was playing a bit like he was beaten. You know, he's like,
I don't know.
But yeah, go. Hey,
I don't share that opinion. That's right.
Go to 2 hospital handballs. Poor options from our blokes overusing it again. Really terrible few minutes of poor disposal by hand and foot at the start of the last quarter. Finished with the Caleb fumble, and then Nash just waltzed in and kicked in his 4th goal. And Hutto, Randy Marsh all over himself. Foss still trying hard. Good contest from JD. Got hands back from Larkey and goal. LDU got a good clearance out of the middle, and then just turned it straight over. Cooked Larkey, and then he dropped the sitter on the way out because I think it was Hill kicked it straight down LDU's throat. And
that was the chest mark bouncing off his chest was fucking pretty deplorable.
Yeah. Poor communication. Bull and X spoiling each other in the marking contest. X mark inside 50. This was probably the moment the game ended for me, was when X missed that goal.
That was set shot missed 12.
Yeah, 5-12 from set shots. And I've just said, give me 6 of those. And here's an interesting one, because I was really mad. So I was trying to, even on the rewatch, I was very mad. And I just said, no, I'm going to work out the score. I'm going to give us half of those set shots, even though I think 9 of them were just sodas.
Yeah, they're regular.
If you give us 6 of them back, then the score halfway through the last quarter is 92-74 to us. I know they missed a couple as well, but it's like, it just gives you a bit of perspective of like the score we should have kicked.
I mean, like honestly, like the fact being that it's a different game if you're up. Like we had all set shots in the first half, and it's a different game if they kick, like you said, half of those ones that they missed. Like it's just played differently. So
yeah,
anyway.
no, I agree. TDK tucking Cherry into bed and reading a bedtime story. He was just beating him at every even the taps around the ground. He was beating him. Saints a lot more run and burst. North sort of stopped. Absolute cowardice from Liam Ryan playing limbo. Wasn't that supposed to be rubbed out? That was what you mentioned earlier. That was just a blatant, like he literally got the footy and just...
He led with the head. Yeah.
He like ostrich just straight. Like it was just the most obvious thing in the world.
I still think like Logue, who tackled him there, has to be awake to that. Don't you reckon? Like I know it's hard, but I just think you got to be awake to it. Because like even Simo on comms was like he's been doing that since he started.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
no.
Yeah. So anyway.
They threw Harvey forward, trying to make something happen. PC getting booed, I couldn't believe. I made a note. I was like, these blokes don't know what they're talking about. Larky was really flopping for free kicks in the last quarter. And yeah, Colby and Spargo run into each other. That just about did. That was it for me.
Did you? Yeah, no, I mean, I had that as a note as well. I just had ouch written.
I was just, and then the last couple of minutes, the boys just wanted the siren. Like you could tell they were just like,
yeah, well, we all did. My last note was "Be okay, Chom, be okay," because that was a pretty big hit. And,
spitting blood.
Yeah, and hopefully he's going to be okay. Well, he is okay, but hopefully he's going to be up this week. But yeah, look, it was a bit shit. But I mean, all in all. Yeah, I mean, we got beaten in the contest, which I didn't think was that big of a deal because we just kept getting it back. And like, there's so many times that we've won the contested ball in games and still gotten beaten handsomely. So, like, it's I don't think it matters as much. Like, I reckon Geelong for years got beaten in the contested ball, but still was winning most of their games. So, do you know what I mean? Like, we know that we've got, good contested ball winners, but we just can't get everything to gel at the same time. So, as in, like, we can't have good contested ball, winning the ball back, and kick it out of set shots and stuff like that.
Yeah. I feel like defense.
It's just like we've seen snippets of things.
Yeah, and I think if you're going to take any positive from the last couple of weeks, I thought defensively have been a lot better. Like, your one-on-ones and stuff, teams haven't been scoring as easy unless you're Eddie Sainsbury's kid. But it's, we haven't been as bad defensively in our individual roles and stuff. But yeah, my player of the match, I've just got Jai Simpkin just because I love his effort all day. I think it's probably Shees again, but it's just Jai. I've just loved Jai's consistency, and he just keeps running, keeps trying to create things. Actually, thinks about what he's going to do with the footy as well. He changes his decisions a lot very quickly. He's got good awareness.
He's been using it a lot better this year, I think. I thought like Jai was best on for me as well. But I mean, I had a Double, I had PC and Cooper Trembath. Because I just thought those boys tried their guts out all day. PC sort of kind of like to be honest, they both look like the only sort of forwards that could get in the mix.
Yeah. Well, they all could have had 2 or 3.
Jackie Darling was pretty good, but like I just thought, PC and Trembath competed real hard. What about a highlight?
Well, that's a good segue into my highlight, which is PC wrestling the St Kilda bloke. That was just, I loved it. He got folded up. I don't know what he thought he was going to do with a busted ankle anyway.
No, like a busted ankle and his own little pipsqueak, and he's just going to take on the bench press king.
Yeah.
I just had for me it was like sort of the passage. It was the Sue mark and goal in the square where he played on, and then the clearance into the PC goal. That's a moment in the game where I actually thought we'd maybe found something.
It had clicked.
Yeah. So, but we didn't. What about a low light? Dare I ask?
Mine's. I hate saying it, but mine's just the Cherry game. Like whether he's injured or not, he just looked a shell of himself, and I was more feeling for him of just after what he did to TDK last year when we, belted Carlton for most of the game at the G. To this, it was just disappointing.
Low light. I had Naz sticking his dick in everyone's ass, and and mainly our goal kicking. But and on that though, I just want to say, a lot of I speak to a lot of different footy fans, and everyone everyone that knows that you go for North is all asking what's going on with Larky? What's going on with Larky? Now, he's clearly in a rough patch, he's low on confidence. I think he's getting the looks at goal, but I couldn't give a fuck. He will come good. Whether it's this year or not, I can't possibly say. But all I know about that fella is that he proper bleeds blue and white, and he supported us by signing on with us when he would have been easier to walk out like fucking Ben Mackay did, even though he's in a shitter spot now. But he could have gone for big money.
Ben Mackay, you mean more like Men Mackay?
Yeah,
am I right?
You know it. So all I'm saying is it would have been easy for him to jump ship and go to a big club when we were just dog shit, and everyone can say whatever the fuck they want, but he supported us by signing on, and I think we've all got to support him because he's a proper fucking chin boner. He'll find it back. I believe in him, and fuck everyone else who doesn't.
No, well said. I think everyone deep down does want to see him come good, and it's only his goal kicking that's let him down at the moment.
He'll fucking come good, mate.
All right, let's get into the report. So the first one I've got here, which we spoke about last week, but it was unconfirmed, and that was Foss signing up officially, which I think, we're all pretty rapt about.
Fuck yeah.
And you said earlier you're never saying a bad word about him ever.
Never.
Which is a pretty firm statement. Even if he went to Essendon.
If he goes to Essendon, I'll fucking... I don't know what I'll do. Don't ever say that. Why the fuck would you say that to me? When the other week when they said that he knocked back 1.5, did you see the pic of him and Lawler on draft day?
Yeah.
Did you I know we crap on a bit about young blokes' bodies on here, but fucking hell, he has changed in a year.
Yeah.
Seriously, dude.
He stacked it on.
He looked like bloody Lawler's 2-year younger brother or some shit like that. He was a pipsqueak compared to him, and now he might even be bigger than him. He has just stacked it on. So I love young blokes, especially. But also just notable, Elmac has signed on for a year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, which I just found out today. And Shotgun has signed up for 2 more years.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, which I'm fine with.
Well,
I like the cutter shotguns jib. He's got a bit of fucking mongrel about him, and but still nothing on Durs or my boy Riley Hardiman. So if Hardiman signs up, I might have a reconnection with my estranged penis.
Yeah, I think it's a big chance. I won't dwell on it too much, but I was feeling pretty tender on Monday, and I thought it was a bit cheeky of the Saints to announce Darcy Wilson's contract the day after. I would have loved to have him, but in saying that, I've watched him a bit more closely in the last couple of games, and he hasn't blown me away, to be honest. But still would have been a nice to have, and I'm sure we would have had to pay massive overs for him. So maybe we're okay for now.
Yeah, and I think we've got enough midfielders. I think it's more the key position that we need to chase.
Yeah.
But yeah, please leave it Jazzy.
Yeah, sorry. And then, Jazz Garner to Captain Australia, like I said earlier. That's just a big congratulations there, even though they're, like you said, it should just be North versus Ireland.
Fucking A. But hey, just to rip through Jazzy, I had a sneaky suspicion that she's the best player ever in the AFLW. And so I just typed into Google AFLW best player who is, and it just came up with Jazz Garner. I mean, it said Aaron Phillips, or Aaron Phillips, but it's definitely Jazz Garner. So she scored the first goal ever in the AFLW playing for the Pies in 2017. She's kicked the first goal of the whole thing.
I didn't know that.
North leading goal kicker 21-22. North BNF 4 times, 20, 21, 22, 23. 3-time AFL Coach Association Champion Player of the Year 2022-23. 3-time AFL Players Association Most Valuable Player 2023-25. 8-time AFLW All-Australian, which is 19, 20, 21. 2 times in 22 because there was 2 seasons in 1 year because they added all the 18 teams by the end of the year. They had like a summer and almost like a winter.
Yeah.
23, 24, 25. 2024 Premiership player, 2025 Premiership captain for the mighty fucking Kangas. Go Jazzy! Come on, the Aussies!
Yeah, well done. And then, probably lastly, just to touch on a bit of it, the VFL watch, and you mentioned him before, but I didn't see the game, and I must say I'm pretty slack, given that it was just down the road. I didn't realise they were playing up here. Otherwise,
you've only just got a mobile, mate. It's fine.
That's true. I'm not very. I'm not getting around very well at the moment.
Yeah.
But that Dawson looked like he played sort of ruck forward because he had quite a few hit outs and also kicked 3 and had a fair few touches as well. So might be something to go back and have a look at.
3 goals, 25 hit outs, 17 posies, 7 plucks and 7 fucks, 7 tackles. So pretty good.
Yeah, and then also
Tommy B.
Myers had a heap of it, and RHJ was good as well.
Yep.
Just looking at purely stats, though, but yeah.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, Tommy B is too good for the VFL.
Yeah,
no doubt.
I agree.
But yeah, and then one more thing I just wanted to cover is while I was waiting to come on, they've announced a double header for. So you've got on the 15th of August, Kangas versus Cats in the AFLW round 1, first game of the season at Marvel from 1 p.m. And then the Roos versus the Pussies in the AFL round 23 action from 3:45. So get around it. I'll definitely be there for both games, and I would love it if it goes into that in the future more often.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think it'd generate heaps more around the AFLW if they played curtain raisers every week.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good call. All right, let's. Oh God, should we just end the pod there? I think we're probably done.
Can go? Nah, mate.
No.
Nah. We got to do it.
We're going to go into the pre-Roo Hawthorn versus North Melbourne at Utah.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm pretty fearful about this game, if I'm honest.
Yeah, so my first note is York Park can fuck off. Sorry,
Yeah.
York Park in Tassie. I'm sure it's a lovely venue. But North, 11 games, 3 wins, 8 losses. Can you believe that we've won down there? It just doesn't.
I was going to say, I can't believe we've got 3 wins. That would be like, that would have been Eddie Sainsbury kicked the winning goal.
He must have kicked 8 or something that day. Average losing margin. This is like you and me were saying, like it's like 85 points. It's actually 42.4 points. So
okay, I'll take that.
All right, but so 2 out of our worst 3 losses have come in the last 2 trips. So you've got we've got 26-14, 170 versus 7-4, 46. So 124 points in the piss and rain in 2024. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That's number 1. And then you've got 23 goals, 12, 150 to 9 goals, 11, 65. 85 points last year, 2025. That's number 3. And you know exactly what number 2 down there is. Can you have you got it?
Is it the Hutto one?
It's it's the 13-13.
Yeah.
So and I've just got a note, hashtag fuck you Hutto. 27-12, 174 to 9, 559, 115 points. Wow. But anyway, so what have you got any thoughts? What are your thoughts on the Hawks, the current Hawks?
Jealousy. I really don't like Hawthorn, so it hurts to. I just hate it how they've just turned it. I always just remember that game where Clarko played the Hawks the first time.
Yeah.
And it was Clarko v Mitchell.
I remember we played them when we both hadn't won a game. And then they pantsed us in the end. They'd won by 8 goals, which is like that doesn't even seem like a pantsing when you talk about some of the losses. Yeah, I mean, on my notes, Hawks just scared the living shit out of me. I've had this game circled since the start of the year, just because I feel like they've gotten ever since they've gotten good. Well, every time they get good, they fucking give us a touch up. So yeah, they're quick in ball movement, speed, defend the ground well, have weapons aplenty forward of the ball. But Sam Mitchell is so there's something.
He is. He's just not a likable bloke, is he?
Nah.
At all.
But anyway, I reckon we just go into our players, mate.
All right, cool. So I'll start. So I went with Sicily in the back line. He's a bloke I have a lot of respect for, even though he's one of those, you love to hate sort of players, but it's more just a bit of jealousy in the fact that I wish we had more blokes like that.
I like Sicily as well. Like he plays it tough. Like it's no different to like the Maynards and that of the world and the PCs of the world. I like footballers like that. But I'm just worried that he might mark everything depending on how we go inside 50. So that's I've got Jarman Impey. I
thought you might.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've just been killing us, the rebound.
Yeah.
They really have. So I just had a little question mark. JK role. Can maybe JK comes back? Like, I don't know if we are missing a little bit of what JK was giving us in that role.
Yeah, maybe he was doing more than what we thought on the surface a bit.
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like especially over the last month that the rebound defenders really hurt us.
Definitely.
Midfield.
I've got Lloyd Meek. Just a lot to do with Cherry responding, or maybe Cherry has a rest if he something definitely didn't seem right on the weekend. But he's one of those ruckmen that we can compete with our stocks. He's not a big, athletic one.
Yeah.
So much as he's more of a hustle bustle.
Yeah.
But he's massive. Like he's over 2 meters and stuff. But yeah, just love to see us get on top of the ruck contest.
Yep. I had, I picked two, and that neither of them were Lloyd Meg, so I'm just going to say both of them. I had Will Day and John Newcomb, and I had the same explanation for both of them. I just wrote fucking beast, so they're both just huge units.
Yeah.
And I just wrote mids need to go to fucking work this week, is what I wrote.
Yeah, they would need a big response after.
Yeah, because those two are just competitive beasts, and they'll they'll get the contested ball flat out. So yeah, we need to be on this week. Forwards.
Yep. I've got a bloke that I've only just noticed probably in the last couple of years. Maybe I've been sleeping on him or something. You can tell me, but I love Connor McDonald. He's a gun, and
he's a fucking gun.
And I just first thing I noticed was obviously his stupid little rat's tail. But when I actually watched him play, watched a few games, I'm just like, holy shit, this bloke's pretty much got it all. Yeah, very, very good. So it'd be good if I don't even know if Elmac can sort of go with him or who goes with him.
Elmac hasn't gotten up.
He hasn't gotten up for another week. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe I don't know what we do actually. To be honest, I've got a bit of some things on my ins and outs, and yeah, I'm running out of ideas. But
I
what
mean,
about your forward?
My forward, I just wrote, what the actual fuck are we going to do about Nick Watson? I
left him to you because you love the small forwards. So,
well, fuck, he's the best one in the comp. So
yeah,
he's
gonna nass us,
mate. He's just literally, he's so fucking good and he's so fucking quick. And I have a proposition though. All right, maybe we should just hog tie him and tie him in and leave him in the forward pocket and just hope no one notices. What do you reckon? He's pretty small. I reckon we can get away with it. We just chuck it like a fluoro on him and pretend like he's a fucking security guard or some shit.
Just put him in just kick out a divot and just put the grass on top.
Yeah, fucking daunting. That's for sure. Changes. This is going to be interesting.
No, I've just got Bailey
Bring
Scott.
Bring the twos in for the ones.
Yeah. No, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't as bad as I'm very disappointed about the weekend. But yeah, the Bailey Scott, Whitlock and Logue I've got coming out. Hawks aren't as tall as Saints up front. They've got a couple of young blokes. Mitch Lewis hurt himself, but they've got obviously Gunston's more your medium sort of forward, and then Chol is he's not a huge unit either. So I think Chom and Core can cover, and Bull can cover those sort of types down there.
Yeah.
And I think we've looked too slow. Saints ran us off our feet on the weekend as well. So I've got coming in RHJ, Ollie Griffin I've put up again, and Blamires. I think obviously Blamires comes in for Bailey Scott on that wing, in my eyes. And then I think we shorten up the forward line, give Whitlock a bit of a rest and see what Griffin's got to offer.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Hanson Jr. can play off a halfback flank. And yeah, just try and get some speed and good ball use happening.
Well, I had the exact same outs. I think this is the first time that we've ever had the exact same people. The only difference, I had the exact same thing. Tommy B for Bailey, Tommy B's a better Bailey Scott right now. I agree. Whitlock, I'm glad that we've given him a look, but I think we need to get more mobile.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm with you on Griffin, and then obviously the only difference is I've got Logue going out for Hardiman. Because
I actually forgot about Hardiman.
Yeah, because I think
to be honest,
stiff to get dropped. To be honest,
yeah, I think he was too. So that's my bad.
Yeah, I basically just had so they're the three emergencies from last week: Tommy B, Griffin, and Hardiman, and I just swapped them out for those other three. I mean, I still thought Goda, I looked at the stats and that, and it said he didn't. I still thought he did some good things personally.
No, he did. He he's normally very composed, and he wasn't.
Yeah, there was
at
just
his
a few
best on the
moments.
weekend.
I mean, he got sort of. I think he got set up a few times, but he got given the footy in a shit spot a few times. Like there was that definitely happened. But I mean, the only it's the biggest thing for this week is whether Chom gets up, because he had
Logal's staying if he doesn't.
That's exactly right. But either way,
Cowley's a test as well, which I don't think they'd bring him straight back in either.
No, well, not because he's had recurring injuries. So yeah, and Georgie's still 1 week away as well.
Yeah, I just want to see I think you just want to see a big response.
Yeah.
What's your notes for how we win, mate?
I'd throw it fucked if I know.
I think that's fairly accurate.
Yeah. And then I went, I'll give it a crack. Win more footy, use the ball well, keep pressure high, kick more goals.
Yeah.
Done.
I like it. Easy
peasy. What about you?
I just had 2 words to start with, was just how do we win? We don't. But yeah, I think I just echo what you said, and just hope the boys just try and put in a bit of an effort. And like I said, I'd take 30 or 40 points in a good performance, but we just can't let ourselves get rolled over this last month and sort of undo what we've done this year.
No. But look, I mean, the frustrating thing is that we've seen all the facets of what they can be, but just they just don't. They can't do it all at once. It's that the Adelaide game combo with the Freo game, I think, just spooked the living shit out of our season, and we just tend to attack properly less, like how we were earlier in the year. So it's fucking hard, man. So I mean, North's fucking up against it, but it's with no great confidence that I say North by 10 goals. How about you?
Yeah, I'll dare to dream and say North by 10 goals. But I'll nearly take Hawthorn by 10 goals.
Fuck that. Kangas by 10 goals. As always, that's we're never going to budge. We'll get it right eventually.
But yeah, so thanks everyone for listening. Let's get behind the Kangas for the last month of the year, the last month of the season. Maybe they'll surprise us and give us a couple more moments of joy. That's all we can hope for, and finish off strong.
Fuck yeah. Kanga.
Roo.